I am Ann Pasquale, and I am one of the owners of DJs and Dahlias. We decided to throw our hat in the ring and open a little cafe because we wanted coffee. Well, not only to serve coffee to the community and good food made from scratch, but also to host workshops and um, benefits and art shows and tastings. We were basically rocking and rolling, but we were also, Scott and I, my husband and the other owner, we were feeling like we were getting into a real awesome stride, and the menu was perfect and the amount of guests that were coming was phenomenal and the support, and we had already planned out spring and summer events and artists, and very, very excited for 2020. I think it was the weekend of the 14th or the 15th, but that was the weekend that the governor shut down everything. And so we let the staff go. We basically shut everything down in the cafe. Social media said we'll be back when we can be back. And it was really tough because it took about 6 weeks to wrap our heads around what was going on. Scott and I discussed going bankrupt. We may have to lose our house or figure out some sort of payment plan to the landlord. My biggest concern was the size of our place and the dining room. The dining room brought in a lot of revenue, not only because of the food service, but because of the events at night. It didn't even occur to me to pivot. We had a long talk and then decided to sleep on the decision. And the next day, woke up with a brand new energy. And that energy was, maybe we should buy some shelving at Costco and dip into our savings and beg our purveyors to help us stock our shelves. And that's what happened. I sent out a questionnaire or a poll to our followers on social media and said, what do you want from DJs and Dahlias if we reopen? And everyone wrote back, grab and go. And so we decided to do a couple lasagnas and get rid of the tables and chairs, socially distance, and have our mask on. And by May 10th, I want to say around Mother's Day, we were back open with limited hours, but doing mostly coffee. I blocked the front door with a table and did pre-order lasagnas, and that helped us survive. And it kind of grew from there. So when we decided to stock our shelves, we wanted to stock them with things that the community couldn't really find at our local supermarkets, or have the convenience of not having to go online to find a certain ingredient. Again, with the power of social media, I put out a poll, who needs what, and I asked every customer that came in, if you need something, let me know and I'll carry it. Main piece of advice, especially in the 3 years that we've been open, including the pandemic year of 2020, is be open to change and staying adaptable. If you're too rigid, like I was, that those first few weeks of March and April when we were in quarantine and shut down, it can really make your life take a hard left turn. But if you're adaptable and you're open to change, and especially checking in with your customers in your community, you can do some really great things for both the business and the neighborhood.